Well, there were a lot of people that loved me, that cared about me, my family. I had friends, I had a partner. Initially, there were a lot of people that were very concerned about my well-being. The first time I went to treatment was for them. The second time I went to treatment was for them. But eventually I made a decision for myself because I was tired of feeling the way I felt and feeling that my life wasn't going anywhere, so I wanted my life to change. Dealing with depression, dealing with trauma from my childhood, feeling like I didn't have, no one understood me, I didn't have a place in the world. I beat myself up pretty bad, and so I thought that, using at one point was something that was just the only thing that was going to help me cope. Whatever type of work I did, it was so I could buy more drugs. Whatever the people that I had in my life, I learned how to manipulate them, and I learned how to, just kind of soothe everything over to make everything appear to be okay. Because I just wanted to have my drug, and I did whatever I could to make everything around me, have a place where it was okay for me to have my drug. And so any of the public things that I had to do with friends, family, or work, I could only do it in small increments because I couldn't really give much to anybody, to any of my relationships, because my primary relationship was with the drug. I could show up at a family function and stay for an hour, but the whole time that I was there, all I was thinking about was, okay, I've come and I've been nice to everybody and said hello to everybody, but when can I get out of here because I need to go get high? And that's what my whole life was about, hiding all the time. I thought that I could control it on my own, and I remember I would get 30 days of clean time, maybe a couple of weeks of clean time, and I would make these little deals with myself, and I would say, oh, okay, you behaved for a while, you've been doing pretty good, and then okay, it's okay to go back and get more because I've been behaving myself. It was that type of delusional thinking. I can have a couple of glasses of wine with friends at a dinner, or I can have a beer or two. That type of thought could last for a week or two, but eventually I would want more. It was always came back to more. I remember people saying to me, you need to go back to treatment. You need to get well. And I definitely remember saying that I couldn't afford to withdraw because I had so much going on in my life. I had to have this control over my work, over my relationships. I thought that I was hiding it from everybody. I thought that I was putting on a pretty good show. Yeah, I definitely really thought I had everybody fooled. That was a big thing, thinking that I had everybody fooled, that I appeared to be okay. It was all about appearances. I think the first time that I went to treatment, I was really happy that I wasn't the only person who struggled, that I was an addict. And I remember hearing that and feeling like I wasn't this really sick, crazy person. There were other people like me, and there were other people that got well. When I first went to treatment the first couple of times, and then I started using again, I remember thinking to myself, it doesn't work. Yeah. It doesn't work. I tried, and I would say, I tried, I gave it my best shot. And it just didn't work for me. I never completely surrendered to the idea, of it. I had an idea about who I was, but I wasn't ready to stop. And then what happened later on for me was it finally hit me that there was never going to be enough. And the one word that stood out for me in my brain that I finally connected to was the word more. And there was never going to be an end to that feeling of wanting more.